Hello, welcome back to the channel. So it's an early one. You can't tell now because it's lightened up, but it's the first proper early morning of the event season. I had to get up at 4:30, which isn't the earliest. We've got up earlier before, but yeah, it's definitely an earlier one than it has been. I've had quite leisurely starts so far. But yeah, today we are taking Phoenix to the Novice at Thoresby, which again is a new venue for us. It's only about probably an hour in the lorry, so not too far, which is great. But yeah, pretty much everything's ready, to be fair. I've loaded up the lorry. I platted Phoenix down last night and rolled them up this morning. So I pretty much just need to change her into all the travel gear because she has to wear everything. And then we can get on our way, to be honest. It's currently 20 to 6. I want to be on the road by 6, but I've literally just got to change Phoenix. We're just finishing off swapping everyone around because obviously we have some in at night and some in the day. So I've mucked everyone out. So yeah, it's just swapping them around now, getting Phoenix ready, and then we should be on the road. So yeah, very exciting. There was a bit of palaver as to whether we were going to go or not today because Phoenix was really shod earlier in the week. It can sometimes just make her a bit footy. And I rode her on Wednesday. She still wasn't 100%. So I said I was going to ride her yesterday, which was Thursday, and basically see whether she can go or not, but she was sound. So yeah, hopefully we should be fine. Obviously, probably trot her up before I get her on the box, just in case. But yeah, we should be all good to go because she was absolutely fine yesterday. So yeah, maybe you can hear me, it's quite windy, but we're all loaded up now. She's a bit stressed. She always is on the box until we leave. So yeah, I'm just going to open the gates. Need to chuck the ramp up with my mum, and then we will be on our way. Right, just checking that Phoenix is in one piece because she likes to self-harm. It's not good, but anyway, we're going to go and walk the course. So we haven't got bags of time, and then yeah, it's time to get ready.
It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Falling in.
Right, okay, so courses are walked. The cross country obviously is quite a step up. It's quite a big Novice because most of it is shared with the 2-star, which I actually could have done. I didn't really think. Probably could have rented the 2-star here, but it doesn't matter. So I've also walked the show jumping, as you will have seen. That wasn't that big, to be fair. I thought it was going to be bigger than what it was. So yeah, quite happy. Obviously, cross country is Phoenix's best phase, so we should be okay. Obviously, fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm glad we didn't have to substitute Pixie in. To be fair, I saw the course pictures and thought that it's not really a very Pixie first time friendly course. Which is definitely not. So yeah, I would have not been coming if Phoenix didn't miraculously come sound. She was literally lame for like 2 days, to be fair, so I'm acting like it was worse than it was. But yeah, Mummy's just putting some studs in her. I'm obviously just getting ready. I think we've got about 45 minutes till my dressage. So yeah, I'll get ready, quickly get some tack on her, do some finishing touches, and then yeah, we'll be pretty much ready to rock and roll. And also, thought I'd quickly say, I'm sorry that we are on phone quality. charged all the batteries up, ready for the camera, and then forgot to actually bring it. It is in the car, the towing car, the Touareg, which is quite annoying, so haven't got the camera, so we are back to phone, which seems to be the case a lot recently. I've kind of messed up a bit recently, so yes, I'll definitely make sure I remember that for the next one, because it's getting a bit ridiculous. And it's not as much the video quality, I know it's not as good, it's more the sound, especially like if it's a bit windy like it is at home today. It's much nicer here actually. It just doesn't pick up sound very well at all, obviously my phone, and picks up a lot of wind, so yeah, it's definitely a lot better having a mic on, although I think I could connect my mics up to my phone and do it like that, not that I need to, but yeah, I think I could do that. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling at you. I'm going to finish getting ready, slap my belly, and then we'll get ready to go. Obviously all platted up, put a 4-lock pat in, because I never do that until we're ready to go. Painted hoovesies, she's looking all shiny, not from this side though. Ow, more from this side. She is in a right mood. I think she has come into her first season of the year. She's been a bit difficult to deal with the past couple of days. Nothing major, just quite stressing in the stable and stuff. So yeah, she's been a bit of a moody one, but I think we'll be fine. We've got about 20 minutes till I'm in, so I'm going to get on now. She just needs to have bridle on, obviously. Bridle on, gloves on, and go. So yeah. Right, so dressage test. For the entrance, we did just wobble a bit at this front bit, which I didn't expect for Phoenix, but we got a 7, slight loss of line at the start, which is very true, and then obviously we halted and saluted. That was all for that same mark. And then we come round, change the rein, and show some medium trot strides. She just didn't really have the push that she usually does. I mean, she shows a few, but we got a 7. It needs to come under and push more, which is fair enough. She just, yeah, didn't really feel like had the oomph that we usually have. And then we do this like 2-loop serpentine and over X canter. We got a 7 for the 2-loop serpentine. We got a 6 for a canter transition. We were just a bit late. I didn't know if she thought I was asking for medium trot again. But yeah, she not quite on aids and a little on shoulder. Then we track left and working canter left, and we got 6.5 for that, more energy needed. And then this is the medium canter. Probably didn't push for quite long enough, and then not sure what a comment is, but we got 6.5 for that. And then we changed the rein and trot over X, and we got a 7 for that. A little bit early, if I'm being really picky, but not too bad. And then we walk, and I really need to work on this. I have been trying to work on it. We just kind of stop into walk. She needs to be a lot more forward in that transition. We've got a 6 for this bit of walk here, more energy needed. And then change the rein in extended walk, and we got a 6.5, more ground cover needed. She usually does all right with the walk work, to be fair, but yeah, maybe I could have just pushed her a bit more, but yeah, so that was that. And then we basically repeat on the other rein. Yeah, I was so disappointed. I'm sorry about what I say when I come out, but this test is actually quite nice to watch. I don't know what I felt, but it wasn't this at all. Anyway, 2-loop serpentine and trot, 7, and then we obviously canter, got a 7 for this, better this way, was a lot more accurate, so yes. And then we canter right, got a 7 for this bit of canter round the outside, and then we show some medium canter strides. Let's see if I do it better this way. Yeah, just bring her back a bit soon. I need to be braver and push that medium canter for a bit longer, but we got a 7 for that anyway. More ground cover needed. And then for the trot transition, we got a 7.5, and then change the rein and show some medium trot strides. She was much better this way, and we actually got an 8 for that. And then we trot round this bit. turn left at E, turn left at X, and halt and salute, and that is all in one mark. We got a 7.5 for that. And then our collectives were Pacers 7, Impulsion 7, Submission 6.5, and Riding 7. Right, okay, that is Dressage done. To me, it felt like a worse test than last time. But last time we did get 38 for a not so bad test. But I didn't feel as bad as that. That really didn't feel very good, did it, Fee? She was just being quite rude down the rain. And like she kept like drying up on me a bit and stuff, which meant that I had to kind of kick her a little bit more than I wanted to, really. But yeah, we've just gone to find a toilet. We've got about, what time are we at? I think about 35 minutes till show jumping. So I just need to change a bit quickly and then I'll get tacked up. And hopefully by the time everyone gets back, it'll be about time, because it's quite a walk down to show jumping. So yeah, I don't know what that score is going to be like. There's quite a range of scores in my section so far. I think there's some like 30s, 31s, and then there's a 42 and a 40 and stuff. So we could well be doing as bad, if not worse, than last time, but it is what it is. This test definitely felt worse than last time. I was a bit disappointed with my score last time. So I suppose I can expect the worst this time, but yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to get her ready because I am actually need to crack on, and then it'll be show jumping time. Okay, sorry for the lack of vlogging. It's been quite a go day, which I quite enjoy first thing in the morning. I like to get it done at home. But yeah, it's not really made for much vlogging. But we have now done show jumping, as you can tell. I'm ready for cross country. Just had one pole down, which I kind of think's my fault, because I was coming into it and I was like, we're going so well. I know we're going to have this fence if we're going to have one. So I kind of feel like that was my fault, but it's fine. We don't mind a pole with Phoenix. Yeah, if anyone's looked at my record, there was a time where we were lucky to have 2 poles. So yeah, very pleased with that. Now obviously ready for cross country. I'm going to go down there now. Yeah, it's a tough track, but I'm hoping Phoenix will be game and she should be absolutely fine. But yeah, we'll see. Don't think there's really anything else to say. I'll see you after cross country.
I do wonder whether the quickest way will be up through the gap in the woods because
long time no see, but obviously all done now. Yeah, really pleased. Went clear, did get temp time, but I didn't want to push it too much because it was obviously a more difficult course, and I just didn't feel that we needed to really. So I just kind of let her cruise around at her pace. But yeah, really happy. I'm just gonna help my mum get all the ramp up and stuff and get on the road because I've got work this afternoon. So yeah, I'll update you when I get back. But really good day, really pleased with her. So we are now back. Really bright, aren't I? Is that better? Yeah, we got back about 1 o'clock, which is nice because it means that she can go out in the field for a couple of hours before coming in for the night. So I've just got a stable ready and stuff. Left everything ready for my mum. Oh, it's gone really dark now. Hoping you can see me. Anyway, yeah, really good day. Not the best result on paper. I think we finished on like 45 or something. But really happy. So she did a 31 dressage, which was good. There were some scores in the 40s in our section, which obviously isn't nice for them, but so I had it in my head that I was going to get a really bad score again, but I've watched the test back and it looks so much better than it felt. I just felt that she was a bit stuffy and a little bit rude in the mouth, but watching it didn't look like that. So yeah, really happy with that score. And then obviously show jumping, just a shame about that pole. I thought that was going to be our clear round, but like I said, I think that pole was my fault. I had it in my head coming into that fence. I hadn't thought about it until I knew we were going clear, and I was like, oh, if I'm going to have a fence, it's got to be this one, like in my head coming up to it. So it's my own stupid fault. But yeah, and then cross country, she was absolutely mega. The only thing is, I just felt like she wanted to do it. She's never not wanted to do cross country. I mean, she had to want to do it to jump some of them fences. But she wasn't taking me, or yeah, I just didn't feel that she had the engine that she usually has. Hence we got 10 time, which I think's just over 20 seconds over the time. I'm trying to think, can't work it out right now. But yeah, so like nothing bad at all, you know. Like I think yesterday I brought her in, I had to bath her and get her ready at about lunchtime because I had 3 yards to go to in the afternoon for work, which meant that I had to do her early, and that she then had to stay in, and we do have 3 of the horses in with her, but they're not like her friends. Obviously there's 4 of them that come in together at night, so they're her friends, and she was just quite stressed, and she spent, I think from what my mum said, the afternoon stressing and neighing and pooing a lot. So I think she just had worn herself out a little bit, to be honest. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. I don't think it's anything serious. I don't think there's anything wrong with her. I think she'd worn herself out and she'd been quite stressy the last couple of days. She's also on her first season of the year, so she's probably feeling a bit tummy achy and stuff. As a woman, we know how that feels. So yeah, really good day, really pleased. As I said, I'll just monitor it, but I'm genuinely right. Okay, I'm having to film this a different day because my phone completely ran out of storage. But that was Phoenix eventing at Thoresby. We had a really good day. Obviously the time was a shame, but we weren't going to be competitive anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. I don't know what the dog's doing. Rusty doesn't really come down to the yard anymore, my dog. Marley's brought him out for a run. I wonder if my mum's coming out. Anyway, yeah, that was Phoenix at Thoresby. So the plan from here is that I will enter Osberton 2-star on her, which is in about a month's time. So she's going to have a bit of a break and do some show jump training, and then do the 2-star at Osberton, and then I think we're going to move up to intermediate, which is really exciting. So yeah, can't wait. But yeah, really pleased with her. Definitely not lacking ability. Dressage was really good. Like I say, I'm sorry I came out and was not happy with it. I honestly thought it felt so much worse than it looked. but obviously it was actually quite nice. And then show jumping, just a shame about that pole, but like I said, I think it was my own fault. And then cross country, I've ridden her since, she's absolutely fine. She's just feeling a little bit tired, which is fine, they have off days, and she's definitely back to normal now. I'm feeling good. So yeah, that is Phoenix at Thoresby, and I'm really, really pleased with her. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.